Welcome back, everyone. Today we're taking a deep dive into the world of academia.
A world that's full of, well, challenges, to say the
And
least.
we've got some really interesting research to dig into, stuff that looks at both the pressures and the
The
rewards.
highs and lows.
Exactly. And to kind of kick things off and set the stage, we're going to be looking at a quote from a pretty unexpected source.
Someone you wouldn't typically associate with the ivory tower.
Yeah, you ready for this? It's Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
I know, right? It's
Huh.
not the first person you'd think of when it comes to academic research.
Not exactly a scholar, but I'm intrigued.
For this quote we found, it really gets at something, essential about navigating any field that's, well, demanding, like academia certainly is.
So, what is it? What profound wisdom does Denzel have for us academics?
He says, and it's short but powerful, fall forward.
Fall forward. I like that. It's simple, but there's something to it.
Right. At first it's like, okay, what does that even mean?
But it gets you thinking.
Yeah, and especially in the context of academic life, I think it has some real resonance.
So how do we apply fall forward to the academic experience? What does that look like in practice?
Well, one of the things that came up in the research was the whole issue of rejection.
Oh, yeah, rejection. That's a big one in academia.
Right. Like submitting your work to journals and getting knocked back over and over.
The rejection rates are insane in some fields.
Almost like a rite of passage.
You pour your heart and soul into a research project, months, years of work, and then rejection.
It's got to be demoralizing.
And it makes you wonder, right? How much brilliant work is out there that never sees the light of day because of this system?
It's kind of heartbreaking when you think about it.
But that's where Denzel's quote comes in. Fall forward. Don't let those rejections crush you. Use them as fuel to move forward.
So it's about resilience, picking yourself up and trying again.
Exactly. Revise, refine, resubmit. Each rejection, each fall is an opportunity to learn and improve.
It's like, okay, that didn't work. What can I learn from this? And how can I make it better?
It's a growth mindset. And honestly, that's crucial in academia.
And it's not just about publications, right? The competition for academic positions is fierce.
Tell me about it. It can feel like a constant struggle to prove yourself, to stand out from the crowd.
You're always comparing yourself to others, wondering if you're good enough.
Imposter syndrome is rampant in academia.
It's easy to get stuck in that negative spiral.
But if we think about falling forward in this context, it means using those moments of self-doubt to push ourselves further.
To network more, collaborate with others, really seek out the opportunities that play to our strengths.
You have to be proactive, put yourself out there, even when it feels uncomfortable.
So it's not just about bouncing back from setbacks, it's about using them strategically.
It's about turning those falls into opportunities for growth and progress.
It's almost like instead of falling down, you're falling forward, like Denzel said.
Exactly. You're using the momentum of that fall to propel yourself in the right direction.
This whole conversation is making me think that maybe a big part of falling forward is knowing when to ask for help.
Oh, absolutely. Resilience isn't just about toughing it out alone. It's about knowing when to reach out for support.
Whether it's mentors, colleagues, or even just knowing what resources are available.
There's no shame in asking for guidance. In fact, it's a sign of strength.
And on that note, there's this fantastic resource that I think a lot of academics could benefit from.
Oh, what's that?
It's called academicjobs.com.
I've heard of that. It's a job board, right?
It is, but it's more than that. It's like a central hub for all things related to academic careers.
So it's not just about finding open positions.
Well, it definitely has that.
yeah.
Tons of listings, everything from faculty positions to postdocs to research opportunities.
And is it mostly focused on certain fields, or is it pretty broad?
It covers a wide range of disciplines. And what's really cool is that it has listings from universities all over the world.
Oh, wow. So it's not limited geographically.
Not at all. You can find opportunities locally and internationally.
That's amazing. It sounds like a great resource for academics at any stage of their career.
It really is. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned professor, there's something there for everyone.
So it's like a one-stop shop for all things academic career related.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it can be a real lifesaver when you're feeling lost or unsure of your next steps.
It's like a safety net for those falls we were talking about earlier, a way to find your footing and keep moving forward.
Exactly. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with this question.
Okay, I'm ready.
Think about Denzel's fall forward philosophy. What's one fall that you've experienced in your own academic journey?
A setback, a rejection, a moment of doubt. We've all had them.
The question is, How can you reframe that fall as a step forward?
How can you use it as a learning experience, a chance to grow and become even stronger?
Because resilience, it's a skill. And like any skill, you can practice it and get better at it.
Don't let those falls define you. Use them to your advantage.
And remember, resources like academicjobs.com are there to help you along the way. So go out there, fall forward, and achieve amazing things.
And who knows, maybe you'll even inspire a future Denzel Washington quote.
Wouldn't that be something? All right, everyone, that's a wrap for today's deep dive. Thanks for listening.
And keep falling forward.